Hello, my friends. So, today I will discuss some prophecies that I have collected over the years, and they're all for America, about America. Some are old, of course, and some are pretty new. Um, I know when God speaks in His prophecy, it is the truth, and no matter how old it is. And it's just interesting to note, or to myself, when I do collect prophecies, I do see that the old prophecy does not contradict the new ones. The new ones actually show you that the old prophecy is the same. It like builds on each other, and it supports each other. That's how you know that the prophecy is real, because when you have confirmation from many sources, that's how you know it's true. A lot of times things happen, like you see a vision or a dream, and you're like, wow, I wonder what this could mean. And then you ask God, if this is true, if this is what will happen in the future, please give me confirmation. Give me some kind of guidance so I know how to deal with this dream, with this vision, or with some kind of prophecy that we receive. And God is truthful. He will confirm His word by a different source, by another some kind of prophecy, or by a different person, different video that you may look into, or even the Bible. If you read the Bible, it just pops into your eyes, and you'll see that it completely supports the vision that you've seen. So that's how I know. I always look for second, third confirmations from God to know that something is true. And this is how I know when the old prophecy that was spoken many years ago, and today someone sees something similar, and I know that it's true and it's still standing. So let's dive in. The first one is I want to talk to you about an old prophecy that it's from a man from Romania. His name is Dudamin, and he had dreams and visions from God, what is coming to America. That was back in 1996. So in his visions, God has shown him a huge explosion happening. He saw the words were said Russia, China, and he saw fires burning in big cities. And so that was, I just wanted to take like a little portion of it. There's so much from him that he had. And if you really want to read about his visions, dreams, and prophecies, you can just find it online on Dudamin. He has a lot of prophecies that you can look into. The second prophecy that I was going to talk about is from David Wilkerson. And I'm sure a lot of you have known him, and he has a lot of prophecies as well that he predicted about America. He said there's a big judgment coming to America. God has seen what people are doing. There's a lot of evil on the land. There's a lot of sin, and people are not repenting. If you look over the years, just have been doing that worse every time, even in church. I know some people are still praying, still trying to lead a clean, holy life, but most of America, maybe like 70%, but I'm not sure, people are still living their lives and they don't really come to God for forgiveness or repentance. So when the prophecy was given to David Wilkerson, he has seen what's coming to America. He has seen lots of financial troubles, and banks will fail, the economy will crash, there will be chaos. The senators, the government won't know how to stop the catastrophe that's coming. And the economists and the politics will be in shock how fast things will happen. The there's so much, so many. There's even a book about this prophecy that you can read. Very interesting about the things that God has shown him. So what I want to start with is that I have a similar dream about America. Something that maybe when Judeman, the prophecy of Judeman, he has seen the Armenian future. So in my dream about America, I have seen a dream like it was a war going on, that buildings were destroyed, that people were hiding in shelters. And I have seen that I was walking down the street and I saw a huge ocean in the distance. And I could see that there was war things, that there was planes flying, there was everything was in gray color. And I knew it was wartime in my dream. And when I looked at the ocean, it was very like a stormy ocean. And on the ocean there was big letters. The letters have spelled China. And that's when I woke up knowing that something to do with China happened. And like Judah predicted, something like that can happen, possibly in the future. And I know a lot of people don't talk about this happen. So he's not the only one that promises like that. A lot of people are feeling, knowing that something will trigger some kind of reaction, and something will happen to people, maybe to trigger some kind of war. I'm not sure. But so if that happens, there will be a lot of fires, like in the Philippines. We've seen a lot of economic problems, but then we have seen 1,000 fires burning in America. And they said a lot of big cities were burning. It also is not only we see America, right? A lot of people who's reading prophecies and dreams and visions, a lot of people have seen something similar. They have seen America on fire, they have seen the West Coast on fire, and it just kind of shows that things will happen if the people will not repent. So I know a lot of people have when people have similar dreams, similar visions, it just shows that God is really trying to prevent this from happening. He wants people to repent. He wants people to come to Him, and so He can clean the land so it doesn't have to happen. But if you go to any church right now and look at the pastor and all the members, and it may all look very beautiful on the outside. Everybody are happy and they're just smiling. But really God sees the inside of each person, and that's what really needs to change, the inside. A lot of people are happy and Christian-like on the outside, but inside there's no love, there's no caring for other people, there's no true light that is shining forth. And I think that's what God is trying to get. He's trying to make everybody more holy, more Christian-like, more like Him. So a lot of people, the third prophecy I want to talk about, there's a lot of prophecies about something happening to the West Coast, like big earthquake. But also people are stating that there's a lot of prophecies about something coming to the East Coast as well. And the recent prophecy I was talking about in my previous video, that waters will cover the coastlines, and so that's from both sides. And a friend recently had a triggered a reminder in mind that I had seen in a dream a few years ago. I have a dream that the Statue of Liberty was underwater in Egypt, and people are stating that a lot of people have seen that a big tsunami is coming and the shores of the west or the east coast. But if you get all the prophecies together, and it says that all the coastline will be underwater, it always makes you think and wonder what will happen in the future with that. So basically, if you put everything together, the prophecy for America that the American people are predicting about World War III, the Jews are predicting number one is war in China and probably Russia getting involved. Number two is tsunami is coming on the southern shores of America. Number three that they're predicting is economic collapse, that the dollar will be nothing and people will stand in lines in the banks and the banks will have no money. Number four is stating that the people have seen chaos and troubles in the land, in the cities. And number five, they have seen fire and destruction in the big cities. So the big question is, what can we do to prevent this from happening? Or what can we do to make sure we are prepared to what is coming? The only thing we can really do is number one, pray. Prayer does wonders. God does such things. If He doesn't prevent something from happening, He will make sure you are not involved. I have also seen prophecies when reading about destruction that is coming. I also saw prophecies on top of that but God will prevent that from happening to you, His precious children. He will protect you. He will guide you. He will tell you what to do. He will show you places that He will hide His people and no destruction will touch them. But that only applies to people who love Him, who are seeking Him, who are every day they are wondering, God, is there something I can do for you? Is there something you want me to do today? And they are reading the Bible, they're praying, they're fasting, they are trying to make sure they're living a sinless life, they're trying to be holy, they're listening to God and asking Him what He wants them to do. So basically, a lot of prophecy will have seen and said that people will be saved as long as they listen to what God is telling them to do. So that's the number one thing to do. Pray to God, seek His face, and God, even if whatever is coming, if it does happen, God will protect you. He will protect your loved ones. He will protect your family. He will protect you. That's all very comforting. So no matter what happens, you'll be safe. So take care, my friends. Stay well. Be well. And God is telling you what to do. And if you have dreams and visions and you want to let me know about them, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel, and I would love to keep track of everything that's confirming what is coming to us.